Hey everybody. First off, I just want to say thank you again for being part of the Advanced Reader team and for your willingness to participate in helping me get the story out about the plan framework, about the plan leadership fable. And I am super grateful for all of you. And what I thought I would do is just share briefly why I wrote the book, The Plan Fable, to begin with. And my hope is, as I talk about why, you understand more about the genesis of the book, number one, but then maybe it'll inspire you to get your story out. Maybe it will inspire you to put down on paper something that is meaningful for you, or something that has helped you, or something that you're passionate about that you think other people would benefit from. You know, I've heard it said that there's a book in all of us. And so if this inspires one of you to get that book out and put it on paper, I would encourage you to do it, because if I can do it, you can do it. And so really the plan framework, the genesis of that, and then even my desire to want to write this book came from my own personal journey. I remember 3+ years ago, I was working at a company here in Charleston, and I was making more money than I'd ever made in my career. I had been promoted multiple times. I was responsible for a large part of the business that was implementing the software for this company, responsible for a lot of people. I was able to invest and to lead. And I think if you were on the outside looking in, you would think it's a great situation. And it was a great situation. But whenever I would be introspective and whenever I would contemplate answering the question I kept being asked, what do you want to do with your career? I didn't have peace. I didn't have clarity. It was foggy. I was confused. I was discontent. I knew that there was something else that I really wanted to do possibly, but I just didn't know what it was. I didn't know how to get there. And so it started a journey for me to try to create a structured way to understand how can I get my own personal clarity. And so the outcome of that was the plan framework that is unpacked in the Plan Leadership Fable. And it's a framework that I use to help me get personal clarity. And so as I went through that process, it helped me get personal clarity to understand my purpose, my loves, my attributes, what actions I can drive today in the near term to be able to, for me to feel like I have momentum and I'm moving closer and closer to my preferred destination. I wanted to stop feeling stuck. I wanted to stop drifting and start designing my way to my preferred future and preferred destination. So the outcome was that. And as I was using it for myself, I started to use it with my team to help them with their own career plan. As we engaged in that conversation, I thought, this is a story that I really want to tell. And I really wanted to put it down on paper to really explain what the plan framework is and how it applies to our life, and ultimately to help other people who may feel stuck, or to help other people who just aren't content with where they are, or they can't answer the question with clarity and confidence. What do you want to do? Where do you want to be in 3 years, 5 years, 20 years? What do you want your legacy to be? And so that's really why I wrote the book. It was to get it out there for my own personal benefit and my own personal growth and how I've used it, but also with the hope that for someone, it will help them get clarity that will ultimately change the direction and trajectory of their life so that they can show up every day feeling like they have clarity when it comes to directionally where they're going. Work they do is aligned with their purpose. They're doing the type of work that brings them to life instead of draining life from them. And that's really what I wanted to do, was to create a story, create a book, and create content that would help other people define their plan. And so hopefully that inspires you a little bit as well. So if you have a book in you, let's get it out. Tell your story. Don't let fear or self-limiting beliefs keep you from sharing your voice and sharing your story.